much house can you afford in Rhode Island in 2026? If you're thinking about buying a home in Rhode Island, this is one of the most important questions you need answered before you start house hunting. And today I'm breaking down exactly how affordability works in Rhode Island. Not a generic online calculator, not a national average, but how much house you can realistically afford. When buyers ask me how much house they can afford in Rhode Island, they usually think it's about purchase price. It's not, it's about monthly payment. Your mortgage payment includes principal and interest, but it also includes property taxes, homeowners insurance, mortgage insurance if it's applicable, and possibly HOA fees. And in Rhode Island, property taxes vary significantly depending on the town. Buying in Providence is different than buying in Cranston. Buying in Warwick is different than buying in Cranston, and those differences directly impact affordability. Now let's talk about how lenders calculate how much house you can afford. We use your debt to income ratio. That's your gross monthly income compared to your monthly debt obligations. That includes car loans, student loans, credit cards, and your projected mortgage payment. Most conventional loans allow a total debt somewhere between 45 and 50% of your gross monthly income, depending on credit and overall strength. Let's look at an example. If someone earns $90,000 per year, that's $7,500 per month before taxes. Depending on their debt, they might qualify for a housing payment between $2,500 and $3,200 per month. But again, Rhode Island property taxes matter. A $500,000 home in one Rhode Island town could have thousands more per year in taxes than the same priced home in another town. That tax difference alone can change how much house you can afford in Rhode Island. Now let's talk about down payment. Many Rhode Island buyers think they need 20% down. That's not true. There are conventional loan options at 3% down, FHA loans at 3.5% down, VA loans, if you're eligible, 0% down. Your down payment affects your monthly mortgage payment, which also affects your affordability. Here are the biggest mistakes I see when buyers try calculating how much house they can afford. They ignore specific property taxes. They forget insurance costs. They shop at the very top of what they're approved for, and they don't plan for maintenance. Just because you're approved for a number doesn't mean that that number fits your lifestyle. If you're wondering how much house you can afford in Rhode Island, DM me or click the link in my bio, and we'll determine which mortgage option makes sense for you.